Corner in. Ball breaks. 1-0 Forest. 1-0 Forest, Murillo. I'm done with Canade, man. He's just a joke. As is our defence. 1-0 down. First corner they get, I believe. First attack, 1-0 Forest. Ibu, brain dead. I've said it over and over again. He is a walking calamity. He wasn't even under pressure. It was a simple clearance. Just put it out for a fucking throw-in. Fuck's sake. So, are we getting an El VAR man in front of the goalkeeper scenario here? It's just ridiculous. How does a centre-back get to turn and shoot in the box without a block? 3 lads around him, no block. Virgil and Canade were basically challenging each other for the header at the near post. Goal given, 1-0 Forest. Can't defend, won't defend. Watch the corner back again. Canade and Virgil are challenging each other at the near post. There's 3 lads standing around Murillo. 3. See that? Virgil and Canade challenging each other. 3 lads standing around Murillo. So how is it when we have a player that's nowhere near the goalkeeper in an offside position, it's ruled out? But when it happens against us, it's a goal. Cool. Cheers, PGMOL. That's fairly similar to the goal Robertson got ruled out. Can we sell Canade? I give up on this guy. It's just so unnecessary what he does. Like, I called it before the corner. I told you it was an entirely preventable corner. So now 2-0 Forest. Is the goal being ruled out? Forest have the ball in the net. I think it's been ruled out initially. Let's have a look. Don't think that touches it. Oh, it's Canade again. Of course it's Canade at the scene of the crime. I don't think this hits off an arm, lads. I think this hits your shoulder. I think this goal will stand. For me, this goal stands. It hits here. It hits your shoulder. I'm saying this should stand. No goal. No goal. No goal. I honestly think that was a goal. Hand on heart, I do. Goal's ruled out. Still 1-0. I think that should have stood. And Canade there again, by the way. Canade losing his man, not winning the ball again. And we get away with it. So look, I think that's balanced it out. I think the first goal shouldn't have stood. Second goal should have stood. So for me, that balances itself out. And we're fortunate to be just 1-0 down. Canade is an absolute liability. I've nothing else to say in it other than the word liability. 10 seconds left. Come on, get on with it. Get the cross into the fucking box, boys. Just get a cross in. Get a fucking cross in. Absolute cabbages. Absolute cabbages. Dicking around passing the ball with no time left and it's blown up for half time. 3 of them. 3 of them. Not one of them could turn around and put a ball into the box. No, not one of you. It's just a joke. Throw in 10 seconds left in the half and they're there passing it around to each other. When all it is one of them to just hoof a ball into the box and see if we can do something right at the end of the half. Absolute wasters. Notice how Canade ruins our momentum every game. Again, another one. Oh, here we go. Pulled back. 2-0 Forest. 2-0 Forest. Fucking 2-0 Forest. 2-0 Forest. It's 2-0 Forest. Fucking it's 2-0 Forest. 2-0. Not 1 minute, it's 2-0. Not 1 minute and it's 2-0. Not 1 minute. Not one. Haven't even done the sinking and it's 2-0. Haven't even managed to finish the super chats from half time and it's 2-0. 1 minute and it's 2-0. Fucking. We are a fucking shambles. That's what we should be doing, by the way. See what Forrest did there? Getting to the byline and pulling it back to the penalty spot? That's what we should be doing. Not 1 minute. Not 1 fucking minute. Not 1 poxy minute before we concede another one. It's not good enough. And the manager again, like, that's what I'm saying. There's no fucking standards at this club anymore. The manager, Canane's still on the pitch. Do you know what? I keep saying it. He doesn't have the balls to deal with these lads. He doesn't. He doesn't have the balls. Put me in the fucking dressing room at half time and I promise you, they ain't coming out like that. It does my head in. If I don't hear reports of a plasterer in that dressing room at half time fixing holes in the wall, then there's a fucking problem. I don't know what he does. I don't know what he does, but the lads go out looking like tame fucking sheep out there. Let me go back to what Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain said, in that he knew they were going out to war every time they stepped on the pitch. He knew that they were going out there to win under Klopp every time. But with Arne, it's all, a shot cool. Let's go side to side. Let's keep possession. Let's make excuses. Keep the ball so I can say we had more possession than them. Pass it side to side so I can say we had more passes than them. The bigger the Forest win, the more chance Slot is sacked. Honestly, despite what everybody thinks, I don't see a world where FSG sack him. I just don't. And I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I just don't see a world where it happens. Salah's just a shadow of the player he was last season. Said Greek goddess. Yes. Look, again, Greek goddess. It comes back to the manager not having the balls to do anything about it. Let's be honest about this. You know, people don't want to talk about the Mohamed Salah situation because either they're being too respectful or they just don't want to be negative. But either way, he's not good enough at the minute. And anybody who thinks he is deluded. I'm not saying he's the problem, but there's a lot of individual shit that's not good enough as well. And Salah today has been... He started off well in the first half. I think he had some good attacks down the right. But then he just reverts back to type, becomes selfish. Every cross is blocked. Players' legs being hit with every ball. Passing it to the wrong player. He passed it straight to Murillo in the 18-yard box. But again, if you've got a manager who's too scared to take on these big personalities and hold them to account, nothing's going to change. And I know everybody hates when I do that. Everybody hates when I talk about Salah and I dare call him out. But let me just be blunt about this. Van Dijk isn't good enough at the minute. Kanade shouldn't even be in a matchday squad. And Mohamed Salah is so far removed from the player that we had last season that the fact he's starting week in and week out is a disgrace. It just is. You've got players trying to prove a point like Chiesa who can't get a start. Brings him on again when we're 2-0 down to try to rescue it. He gives him garbage minutes over and over again. I said to you guys, for me, when Arne, I think, loses the players, that's when I say it's time to go. At the moment, I feel like he's too afraid to take on the players. That he thinks their standing at the club is more than his. Look, you might disagree with me, but that's how I feel about it. Strike from Forest, save, Gibbs right 3-0. 3-0 Forest. It's 3. It's fucking 3 now. It's 3. It's 3. It's 3-0. 3. No, 3. 3. 3-0. 3-0. Alisson's giving it all this, gesticulating and all, but it's 3-0. 3-0 Arne. 3 fucking nil Arne. 3-0. At home. 3-0. $500 million. And they're out there playing worse than Sunday League. Fuck right off. Just resign. Don't even wait to be sacked. Just fucking resign. Resign, Arne. Just do the decent thing and resign. Look at it. There's nobody near Gibbs White. There's nobody near him. He could have stopped, had a shy, and still scored. They're not playing for him. It's time to go. And first time in my career doing this, I'm actually asking for a manager to be fired. He's got to be fired. I'm sorry, he's got to go. He's got to go. It's unacceptable. He's got to go. It's time to fire him. He's got to go. He has to go. He has to. They're not doing nothing for him. And he hasn't got a fucking clue how to change it. He's got to go. He's got to go. He's got to go. There's no defending this. Like, there's no spirit, no fight, nothing. It's just flat. He's got to go. He's got to go. And I've never said that. 8 years doing this, and I've never ever, even once, said manager out. He's got to go. Time to fire him. He's got to be fired. He's got to be fired. This cannot go on. He has to be fired. It just can't go on. He's clueless out there. And look, what damage is he doing to the likes of Rio here? He's giving them garbage minutes again when we have to rescue a game from 3-0 down at home. 3-0 down at home. At home! Last 2 games were 6-0 down on aggregate over the last 2 alone. Another home defeat. Another inept, weak home defeat. And he's going to ruin the likes of Rio Engamoa. Throwing them into garbage time minutes. Putting pressure on the kid. It's fucking nonsense. If I hear the word fucking standards once out of Virgil's mouth or out of Arne's mouth, they can both do one. I don't want to hear anything about we know what's wrong, standards, any of this bollocks. Because there is no standards, there is no fight, there is no anything. All there is weakness and fucking excuses. That's it. That's what we've become. Weak and excuse-laden. They're leaving already. They're walking out, and I don't blame them. It's an absolute disgrace. It's all over, by the way. The ref even did the decent thing and blew it up a couple of seconds early. Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3 is the final result at Anfield. Sean Dyche comes and builds some confidence with a 3-0 victory to push them up the table. Liverpool look absolutely clueless and lost on their arna. Bet you wish your electric was still off. Yeah, kinda.